terraforming system composed of
All right, we're starting in the middle of a cutscene here because there's a cutscene before the main menu and I don't want to miss it. But we're starting and I do want to pay attention. So here we go. We're getting right into it.
Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me. She prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian. Becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now, I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Okay. Sorry to start things so abruptly there, guys. I wanted to start, on time. And as soon as I selected the language before the main menu, this cutscene started. And it's funny because I was hoping that there was going to be like a recap, like available from the main menu just to watch, a quick couple minute long recap just to cover the story of the first game. And that was exactly what that was. But it wasn't an option from the menu. It just started automatically. And I was like, oh, gosh. But anyway, I'm so stoked to get into this playthrough. I put it off for such a long time because of Elden Ring, and I loved the first game, pretty much everything about it. And really the story captivated me unexpectedly. I didn't go into that game expecting the story to be all that great, but I really love the story and I'm excited to see what happens. I will say my hunch after the end of the first game is that I didn't trust Silence. Like he was this kind of, he helped you, yeah, but it always felt like he was holding back information. Like he wasn't telling you something that maybe we should know. And maybe we were helping him unknowingly in a way that would lead to something bad. But I guess we'll find out more about him in this game and see if I'm right or not. But anyway, enough rambling. Jesse, what's up? Good to see you, man. How you doing? And Spyrodon, awesome, great game. Enjoy, brother. Awesome. Yes, I expect to enjoy this game fully. All right, let's see, check the settings real quick. Explore the world with minimal guidance or receive markers on screen to help you reach your quest destination. I'm gonna start off with Explore because I don't like icons all over everything. Waypoint pathfinding. Dynamically places markers to help you know. I don't want that. HUD visibility. Nah. I mean, I'll take those to start, but if they get too annoying, I'm going to turn that off. Standby screen. Wait until the hint text has been displayed for the required amount of time before automatically continuing to the game. I don't get what that means. Wait until the hint text has been displayed for the required amount of time. Okay, whatever. I'll keep that on default. Weapon wheel slowdown. Adjust how much time slows down when the weapon wheel is activated. I don't know what that is yet. Concentration. Adjust how long concentration mode lasts. Concentration mode temporarily slows down time. Okay, so default or long or longer. Okay, I want it on default. Choose whether concentration automatically activates. Choose whether you automatically consume medical berries for your medicine pouch from below 50%. So this is like stuff to make the game easier, I feel like. Auto shield wing. Choose whether you automatically deploy your shield wing when falling. A lot of new stuff in this game, I feel like. This stuff isn't in the previous game. Mount follows road. No, I don't want that on. Turn this feature on to use a second controller with mirrored controls. Wow, that sounds awful. Okay. Normal. Cool. Keep all that good. I might turn the volume down just a bit because I don't want it to be overwhelming. That might be too low though. I'll keep it up. Okay, favor resolution or favor frame rate. I'll do favor frame rate. Motion blur off. Camera shake off. I don't like camera shake. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. All right, here we go, guys. What's up, Darth? Good to see you. Darth, is that a spoiler? I don't want spoilers. This game is a treat. Enjoy the greatness that is Forbidden West. Weapon wheel is in your action, slows down time. Oh, to pick a weapon. I remember that. Okay. Here we go, guys. Do it on normal mode. There we go. All right. A long search has led Aloy to a mysterious ancient facility. Together with her friend Varl, she must comb through the ruins. I didn't get to read that. Varl, that's the name of the dude from Demon Souls. Or maybe it's Garl. Garl Vinland is who I'm thinking of. That was from the first game. Oh, I didn't know he used Hades. I thought we destroyed Hades in the first game.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying.
And he was trying to figure out where the signal was coming from.
People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing.
Oh man, this game is gorgeous, which is to be expected.
I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me, even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. voice left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. That one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
All right. So do I have a sidekick in this game? Just a heads up. I'm probably not gonna be doing much talking during cutscenes and whatnot. I don't want to miss stuff.
Helps you see the ones we need.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to get myself reacquainted. I haven't played Horizon in many, many years, so it's gonna take some time to kind of get used to this control scheme again. This game is a treat. Enjoy the greatness that is Forbidden West. I definitely will. Talks about the events. Okay, yeah. The end of the first game, the last cutscene when Hades is destroyed, you see what is basically like its soul. A red beam escaped the wreck and it ends up trapped by Silence in a lantern type thing. Okay, yes, I do remember that. Yeah. And then he's like searching for who like sent the signal to trigger Hades or something like that. Facial expressions are next level in this game. I mean, just the visuals in general, man, are pretty stunning. I'm fully blown away. And just by painting the camera, I feel like I'm getting a solid, steady 60 FPS here. Get ready for a small open world map. I'm okay with that. I don't like you know, I loved Elden Ring, but there are a lot of open world games that don't do things as well as Elden Ring does
Those
it.
plants by the stream should do the trick.
Okay, triangle to pick up stuff. Yes, this is like Elden Ring. Awesome. Maybe it was like this in the first Horizon. I don't remember. But I do remember being thrown off in Elden Ring when I was pressing triangle to pick up stuff. So we're limited number of medicinal berries in your medicine pouch. Tap up once to use the medicinal berries from your medicine pouch.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. All right, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Joe, you're joking. It's massive. Hey, it's all right. As long as it's good. I thought the first game was good. Do I remember much from the first game? I mean, I remember the highlights for the most part, but there's also a lot that I've forgotten about it, I'm sure. I read like a recap today just to try to refresh myself, but I'm sure there's a lot that I don't remember about the game. But the main story beats I feel like I'm up to speed on. Yeah, this is just like next level. I mean, everything looks gorgeous. So can I go underwater? No, it doesn't look like it. Go over here.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
Oh. See, it looks like there's a zip line over here. Yeah, this is on PS5.
I don't know who put these ropes here, but we can use the line to slide down.
Definitely playing this on PS5.
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated. Look there.
Okay, so this is the blight. Does it hurt me if I walk through it? Yeah.
Noticed you're traveling light these days.
Yeah.
So I'd press triangle to
ran into some trouble on the way here.
examine it.
Lost a lot of my gear. The blight's infecting all the plants. It's changing them.
If it keeps spreading, nothing will grow.
That's why we have to fix it.
What's up, Brock? Good to see you, man. The graphics in this game, yeah, dude, it is next level. I mean, Elden Ring was gorgeous in its own right, but this is like, you know, Elden Ring didn't look next gen necessarily.
A long way to get here.
This definitely looks next gen.
A couple times too. But it's not easy keeping up with a machine rider.
You always were a good tracker.
Yes, this is an exclusive, Jesse. This is PlayStation exclusive. Okay. So stay away from the blight.
Dead
Yeah,
end
the
there.
lighting, the water. Can I climb up this stuff? It doesn't really take me anywhere, so.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea.
Kirsten already with the Elden Ring bashing here. On cue. They're making a TV show about Horizon. Yes, I did hear about that. I feel like they're making a TV show about everything these days. I don't know what to think about it. Although, based on reviews of God of War, it doesn't look like... I'm going to go ahead and guess that God of War is going to win Game of the Year. All right, looks like our first machines here.
And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
Did I see the new RE4 gameplay? Absolutely. It looks incredible. By default, your HUD is set to dynamic only, displays information relevant to specific situations. Swipe up on the touchpad to reveal the full HUD. Okay. Bashing on Elden Ring is the worst kind of profanity. Will not be tolerated on this channel. Oh wait, there is a prompt there. Where'd it go? It said press triangle. Is there a box under here? Here we go. Yeah, I want everything.
A few supplies.
Yeah, Ragnarok has gotten straight 10s. I haven't seen anything less than a 10 out of 10 for it. And I fully expect it will take Game of the Year from Elden Ring. Oh yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 4, base Resident Evil 4 is my favorite Resident Evil game, and Resident Evil 4 Remake looks
A lot of arrows in that machine.
like it's gonna outdo it. Much like I like the Resident Evil 2 remake better than the the original Resident Evil 2, I think the same is going to be true for Resident Evil 4. I mean, it looks insane, absolutely insane. Okay, there we go.
Someone took down this machine recently.
GameSpot gave it a 9, really.
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
Gather Ridgewood.
There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
And look around real quick. Okay. I haven't shot anything yet. So it's a 94 Metacritic for God of War versus 96 for Elden Ring. All right, how do I shoot? Here we go. I don't have any arrows. Okay. But there is a crafting system in this game, right? These are just for selling. What's up, Phil? How you doing, man? That being said, you absolutely love God of War. Looking very much forward to it. RE4 and Tears of the Kingdom going to be insane. Absolutely, man. Oh, I can't wait. And Final Fantasy 16. Oh, so good. So that's surprising. Elden Ring does have a higher Metacritic. Okay, that's interesting. PSVR is dropping first quarter. All right, so I don't have any arrows. Okay. I'd imagine they'd give me the stuff that I need down here, though.
All right.
I got...
Now to craft some arrows.
Okay, there we go. So select.
Done.
There we go.
Me too. Arrows ready. Did it. After you.
Perfecto. Wulong Dynasty is looking very good too. It's from the creators of Neo, which you just beat Neo 2. You rate Neo 2 higher than Dark Souls 1. Wow. Dark Souls 2 and possibly even Demon Souls. Wow. So are you going to play Neo 1 as well? Because I have heard Neo 2 is better than Neo 1. And I do expect to get around to those games someday.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in.
Gotta examine this thing.
What happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals, too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Nice car. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of cars around here. Oh, I can pry this open. Okay. All right.
Light makes my throat itch.
Why would I not want to take it all?
Down this way.
Okay, is that the way you're supposed to go? I want to make sure I look around first. Oh, Wo Long is also a March release. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake's a March release. Tears of the Kingdom is May, I believe. And then Final Fantasy 16 is sometime in the summer, I think. Can I climb this? Yeah. Wait, let me get up. There we go. Oh, well, let me go over there. Oh, you can get up there. What's up with that? You can get up there, but I can't. Forspoken looks interesting. Yes, I agree. And that game comes out in May as well, right? So that game definitely will take a backseat to Zelda for sure. Zelda is a non-negotiable day one for me. Ooh.
Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
No data available.
Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
Let's see. Resource container. Destroyed when killed, so you have to knock that off first. Okay, so you gotta...
It's a weak spot.
Right.
I'm ready.
Okay, concentrate.
Oops. I'm trying to get the... Alright. I shamelessly abuse... Oh, did he die? Okay, but I did get this off, though.
Another one's coming.
If I crouch... Sweet. Okay.
How does the
Yeah,
focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
I totally abuse the
Kind of.
the jump to slow down time mechanic. Those of you who watched my Kana playthrough know exactly about that because I learned that from this game.
Me leaving. What did everyone else
All right, short pulses, blah blah blah.
As soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city. And I
Sweet.
set out to find you.
Zelda will forever hold #1 in your heart. Yeah, I mean,
Someone shot this machine too.
if you asked me 5 years ago, I'd probably say the same thing. I'm not saying that I wouldn't say that now, but Souls and Bloodborne definitely gives it a run for its money nowadays. I mean, I still will say Ocarina of Time is my favorite game of all time. So there's that. Only played a little bit of Neo. We'll get to it someday. Although Neo 2 is in the PlayStation game catalog this month. Interesting. Okay, which way did I come from? Which way do I need to go? I like how it gives you the slow down time to while you're jumping right from the start of the game, because I know in the first game you had to unlock it from the skill tree. Just finished Kana today. So many mechanics are the same with both games. Yes, like the bow stuff, very very similar to Horizon in that regard, which I really enjoyed. I loved Kana. Such a great game.
Got it.
Yeah, Kana was pretty underrated. I mean, that game was insanely good. It was short, but oh, it was so fun and so well done.
You were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Okay, yeah. I gotta get reacquainted with how this focus works. Like I should be pulsing it like as I run around. Okay, square to crouch? Really? So, yeah. I think, okay. Photo mode, is there a trophy for photo mode? Let's see. How do I take the picture? Let's see. Toggle look at, toggle autofocus, crane up, crane down, reset, hide UI. But how do you take... Oh, it's just probably the normal screenshot button. Yeah. I was seeing if there was a trophy for photo mode. All right, settings. Speaking of trophies, does anybody know if there are missable trophies in this game? It's just yes or no. Let's see. Controls. Is there a button mapping? Yes. Okay. So square is shield wing. But it's also crouch. Okay, so I want square to be, where's crouch? Okay, so there are missable trophies. All right. Would looking up the missable trophies, would that be a spoiler? Scanning the robots. Okay, all you'll say. So there's a robot that you can only fight once, or at least a limited number of times. And if you don't scan it, then you miss the trophy. All right, crouch, I want to be this. Focus, I want to be this. Which, why is this giving me a conflict? So it's not a conflict when it's on this button. Oh, because if you want to... Okay, so late game bosses. All right. What's up, Zenners? Am I trying to plat this game? Yes, absolutely. I platted the first one. All right, so maybe I'll just have to deal. Because I like crouch being on the R3, but... I don't want to assign swim descend to R3. Mount dismount I could do. Yeah, I'm doing it. Why not? We'll see how it goes when I start swimming. Plat gonna take a long time. Okay. Because the first game, it didn't take much other than beating the game. It didn't take much work after beating the game to platinum it. You got plat on the first one, but not... Oh. Okay.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
I don't like the sound of that.
Through here.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
I guess they want us to check in with them?
All right, I'm gonna go back to default.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay.
That hologram looks like Mark Zuckerberg.
Guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Man, I'm not used to being access denied when they realize who I am.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't
So
like
much
me either.
content in this game. Just didn't have much fun in this one, so doing all the little stuff was boring at some point. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, Jesse, you agree. Just check. The scanning is the only one you can miss. Okay. I think that was a play on Metaverse. Dude, that totally looks like Mark Zuckerberg. Like, I'm not... There's no mistaking that. The Metaverse lives. I don't... Dude, things ain't looking great for the Metaverse. That's all I'm saying. I want absolutely nothing to do with the Metaverse. And I'm glad that the shareholders of Facebook tend to agree with that assessment.
I should be able to pry this open.
Yeah, I don't need your access, Zuckerberg. I can get in myself.
Climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
Oh, so I don't need that climbing gear? Okay. Yeah, I need this stuff to make arrows with.
Stench.
Entire camp wiped out.
Uh-oh.
They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big.
It's a
came
boss
from
time.
above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Okay. Is this what I need to look at? Oh, here we go.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something.
Zuckerberg's avatar looked like a red-haired Lloyd Christmas. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I remember when his first avatar came out, people just mocked it incessantly, and then he was forced to release a revised one. Because the first one looked like a low-rent me from the Wii. And it I mean, straight out of like 2006, man. It was bad. Just watching this makes you want to replay. You can replay vicariously.
Some kind of Osram prototype, I think. This hook looks like...
You can have a vicarious first playthrough.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out.
Ooh, do I get a hook shot?
That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool.
Game is in your
Focus
top
picks up a couple of
10.
things to check out.
Oh, wow. And Phil, you agree. So do you guys like this game better than the first one?
Burned right through his armor. A lot of supplies here.
Part of a machine could help
I guess
fix
they
the
plan to
gears.
stay a while.
I like this scarecrow looking dude here. Okay, so Phil says better than the first one. Zinner says prefers the first one. So you'd say the story is very strong in the second one. See, I thought the story is very strong in the first one, so I look forward to seeing what they come up with in this game. Kirsten, you like the story better in this one. Okay, wow.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. All right, I think I have what I need.
Because I loved the story in the first one.
Even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
Like, it really unfolds in the second half of the game. And I had my theories in the first half, and then what it actually was just blew my mind. It was so good. Pullcaster. True version of a Delver's prototype tool that can latch on and pull objects. Also enables grappling to specific points. Okay. Okay, so these are story-based items here that I do not yet have access to.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
Pullcaster is a versatile tool that allows you to manipulate objects in the environment that have a graded pattern. Okay. Hold L2 and tap triangle. Haptic feedback very good in this game too.
That worked better than I thought.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going. The pulse didn't turn up much. I better scan. Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Ah.
What's this?
Huh. What's this thing for? Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wonder what's in this.
Proceed into the auditorium. Okay.
Guess we'll find out.
I feel like the first game's story was very good with character build. The second one is more action adventure with lots of side character build. Okay. Yeah, note on the story-based items, don't go nuts exploring because there's lots of spots where you need a special tool. Okay. Kind of like, so it's like a Metroid sort of type of deal where maybe you have to come back later with something that you get from later on in the game. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking the score on the Astros-Phillies game. Game 5, it's the 9th inning. And Astros are ahead, so just making sure we get the W here. All right, so Pullcaster, hook shot, yeah?
That's right.
No. Jump and tap X. Oh, I like that. Very Sekiro-like. I like it. Cool.
Wow, that worked.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
And that looks
Don't worry,
important,
I'll
right?
find you another way up.
Why is there an X on that thing? Maybe that's why. Okay. Can you make that jump? That is a very long jump.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Lower the lower what ladder? Oh, this one?
Shooting it is not working. There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
So how long did this game take y'all to beat? "95 hours, you're kidding." Oh, wow.
Us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it. But when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes, sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
Is that so?
Why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah.
How does she know that?
Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center.
So they didn't like her, but she's still able to open up all the doors.
There. The backup. These should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
Okay. So you spent 50 hours. Yeah, I think I platinumed the first game in like 60 hours.
Still can't believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things.
You mentioned that you did listen to every optional dialogue. That is very time consuming.
I wonder what it's like up there, among the stars.
She's skipping side quests though. Yeah, I don't skip side quests. Y'all know me. Some of the side quests have crazy good loot. You're at the point where you want to be done for sure. You had a hard time playing the mechanics after you hurt your neck. Now you're crazy rusty and this game isn't easy. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. Am I doing hard mode? No, I'm playing on normal. What's up, Built for Anything? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for tuning in. All right. Still in the early goings here, but enjoying it so far. Yeah, so this is definitely an auditorium or theater of some sort. You jailbroke your PS4 Pro so you can play Bloodborne at 60 FPS. Was it worth it? Absolutely. That's awesome, dude. I would probably consider doing the same thing if I still had my PS4 Pro, but I sold it to get my PS5. So what's... Oh, there's a grapple point.
Show off.
My focus might be able to help here.
Okay, I know I can grab onto that thing,
Pull that thing out of the wall.
but I want to see what else is around the corner here. Hard mode is no joke. Yeah, I did ultra hard or whatever the hardest setting was in the original game, but I did it on New Game Plus with all my gear. And it actually wasn't that hard at all with all of my late game stuff and all the abilities unlocked. Okay, that's where we came in from, right? Yeah. Found regular mode to be too easy. Yeah, I always default to whatever normal is. That's typically how I roll. Because I feel like normal is what the developers most accurately like fine-tuned the mechanics for. And then hard mode, they just took whatever normal was and made everything hit harder, made you take more damage, and then easy is the opposite. You know, I want to play whatever I feel like the developers intended to be the most balanced version of the game. Have this game, but you never played it. Well, you should play it, man. I say that, but I've had it for a while, and I'm just now playing it. Oh, snap.
What is that?
You're gonna kill those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Hard mode's a bit much. So 80 to 100 hours for sure with reading the lore and side missions plus plat. Golly. Okay. So I'm going to get my money's worth out of this game then. I was thinking 60, like the first game. After playing Kana, I don't know how hard mode exists on that game, dude. Playing it on master mode, that's an experience, my friend. You thought this was a kid game and boy, were you wrong. Yeah, I thought the same thing too. It is definitely not a kid game. It's for real, man. The bosses are amazing in Kana.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay.
Are these the same machines as before?
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see
Or
me.
where?
I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
I don't need to know its patrol path.
Damn! Spotted!
I don't care. What? That's a failure?
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me.
Oh,
I
okay.
should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
I see now.
Okay. There's its patrol
Why can't
path.
it spot me?
Closer and stay out of sight. I can throw a rock to distract it. Put it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Damn! Spotted!
There we go. Got it. Oh, what? How did I fail? I killed him.
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
$70 for this game was worth every penny and then some.
Ready when you are.
How do I throw the rock?
Damn! Spotted!
Got about halfway. It's a huge game. Bad timing for release. Dropped like a sack of potatoes. That's exactly why I didn't play it before Elden Ring. All right, how do I throw the rock?
Check its patrol path. Okay. There's its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight.
How do I throw the rock? Oh, there we go.
It didn't work. I can throw a rock to distract it. Put it into a position where I can sneak.
You didn't see me.
Damn.
You didn't see me. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the stick to crouch, and that's not how you crouch in this game.
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
Ready when you are.
I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment. There. Now to take it down with a spear strike. Damn! Spotted!
Okay, so I suck at this. What's up, Robert? How you doing, dude? It's trying to teach me the stealth kill, yes, and I'm failing miserably.
Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Okay.
Normally I'm all about stealth, but this isn't the type of game that I really feel like is built for stealth.
I can throw a rock to distract
Okay, so that...
Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment. Time to go. Didn't work. Gotta try again.
All right. There we go.
Gotcha.
Cool. Finally, that took long enough. All right. What's up, Dominic? Good to see you, man. How you doing tonight? Tri-finger butthole. Yeah. Works in every game, man. But it's forbidden in the West. I think it works everywhere. It's a universal universal code. It's like the Konami code.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Now I can do like a baseball slide. All right, Houston won. Houston is up 3-2 in the World Series now, and going back to Houston on Saturday. So very, very nice. Justin Verlander got his first World Series win. All right, do I still got to do this in stealth? I keep pressing the dadgum stick. Okay. Do I fail? No. Good. I can play the game normally now. Awesome. I don't think I ever used stealth in the first game. Whoop. Okay, that sucked. Hikaru Nakamura beat Magnus Carlsen in something. Is that... Are we talking World's Strongest Man here? Every time I hear the name Magnus, I think of the World's Strongest Man because like half the people in that competition are named Magnus. It'll make me set a trap in a... Oh, no. I never use traps. Oh, in chess. Okay. Yeah, that's how I prefer to fight. Whoops. The worst trophies in the original game were the ones where you had to do like those challenges that forced you to, you know, set traps and do specific objectives. Oh, okay, in chess. You don't think you use more than 5 traps in both games? Yeah, I very unnecessary. I think they added them to the game just to give you some options, but you know, it's not my style. Oh, there's another one. Hello. Do you have a back? Yes, you do have a backpack. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit you there. Oh, that sucked. No, don't kill him. I want his backpack.
Got them all. I've been meaning to mention. I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Can't say that I follow chess. Sadly, I also suck at playing chess.
Looks like this little guy got caught up in the blight. I couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
Any goodies? Probably not. Just the lush environment to appreciate. You're obsessed with chess. Nice. I do wish I were better at chess, but I haven't spent a great deal of time learning various strategies, but
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
what's up, Jesse? Thank you so much for the donation, man. Metaverse funds. Oh, yeah. The good old metaverse. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. What is up, Jeremy? How you doing, man?
Barricade here. Machines must have broken through.
Ooh, a health potion.
I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it.
Take time to drink, but refill your health instantly and can overheal past. Okay. How do I use it? Okay, there. I guess that answers that question. I'll save it for a rainy day. Can I tell you all I've had you all fooled for a long time? Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Careful. Traps ahead.
Might be able to
Dismantle
decide.
traps, approach them carefully.
There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow yourself up.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy
Here we
later.
go. It's trap
Good
time.
idea.
To craft a blast trap, hold down to open your hunter's kit and navigate.
Oh, I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them.
Okay, so that just brings up my... All right. This is something that I've messed around and joked about for the entirety of me being on this channel. Okay, go on. All right, Jesse. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. Have a good night.
I can use this. Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap.
Okay, so I need machine muscle, blast plate, and metal shards.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into
Deals
one of those,
250 damage.
you won't know what hit it. Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
So you're not going to reveal. Okay. Jump and tap. Oh, there's a grapple point. I probably never would have guessed that had the game not told me it was there.
Machine's head.
Don't think they spotted us.
I don't care. I want your supplies. Well, I messed that up. It's all good. Heal. Why? There's another one, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a couple of them.
We're clear.
Where does Pack go? Here we go.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Ah, Brock guessed it. Good guess, Brock. So you're a teenager, not an adult. Okay. The plot thickens. That's right. Yeah, I agree, Brock. I definitely agree. Is that a grapple point up there? No. Clearly a kid of culture. That's right. All right, there's got to be a grapple point somewhere. Gotta get up top. Or just go up this thing, I guess, maybe. Get all the loot first. That's cool.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Okay, I don't think I can make that jump, so I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so I guess I can't go that way. That's fine. All right, here goes nothing. Yep. Yeah, I knew that was not going to happen. can I climb on this? Yeah.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
Brock, would you hate me if I said that I like Final Fantasy VIII better than Final Fantasy VII?
You were born to fix all that?
So you played Diablo 1.
I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
Diablo 1 was one of the first games you fell in love with. Interesting. I've never played Diablo 1. Really fun, but after a while it's tedious. Always been an RPG fan. Brock has left the chat. But clearly you're still here.
Hey, boy, come check this out.
Final Fantasy VII is in my top 3. I'd put 6 and 8 over 7 personally.
Data. You can scan it with your focus.
Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn.
Wait. Zero Dawn Trade Agreement. High Council Executive Summary. Negotiations with representatives from Zero Dawn have concluded, and I am exceptionally pleased that we've arrived at a mutually profitable agreement. It shows that sugar usually goes down better than salt, in contrast to the less tactful recommendations of certain of our more reactionary members. In short, Far Zenith will provide a copy of the prototype Homer. Archive already sent 500 ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from storage at our Ninma facility. Supplementary ectogenesis research reports. In exchange, Far Zenith will receive a copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the week prior to Odyssey's launch. By our estimates of Zero Dawn's timeline, by then it should be a near complete repository of human knowledge. It should be noted that Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand making it clear that this was a non-negotiable term. As our faithful media representative, I will continue to run all public communications with Dr. Sobek's team while data corrupted. I forgot that I was even tricking you guys after a while, then went back to the first stream and realized that you chatted a whole lot more mature. That's funny. Brock, oh no, you've unsubbed. Oh man. That cuts deep, man. Dominic forces Brock to subscribe again. Good, good. 8 had an interesting battle system, but the draw system was a pain. The draw system was a little bit tedious, but I loved the junction system.
Explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data.
A bunch of servers and whatnot. Have you played Final Fantasy VI, Brock?
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Okay, I don't need to use my focus to identify those climbing handholds, but thanks, game. Is this a shortcut from before? Yeah, this was the area I was at before. Is this not a beautiful game on the PS5? I mean, it is stunning. There's no other way to put it. I mean, it is extraordinarily impressive graphically, yes. For sure. Without a doubt. Not yet. So you haven't played 6, but you intend to. Heard it's amazing. Oh, it is. It's the first Final Fantasy that I played, and when I played it, it was the latest and greatest that was out at the time. I was in 4th grade. Blew my ever loving mind. It was the second RPG I ever played. First RPG being Mario RPG. Final Fantasy 6 is.
Yeah. Guess we won't be going that way.
Final Fantasy 6 100% deserves its reputation.
Falling apart.
Well,
Best
1,000 years old.
best story of any of the Final Fantasies. Kefka to this day is my favorite villain in any video game. Gonna ask again because you really want an answer. But did any of you suspect you were a kid? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think I did. I'm trying to remember, like, you know, all of our interactions, but I mean, I don't really think so. Oh, Shadow, man. You played on your OLED with balance mode, which enables VRR.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
I played the first one on my on an OLED, and it was incredible. But my OLED busted, man. I had to get rid of my OLED. So one thing I'll ask though is, like, there are times when you would be like typing gibberish and then you'd say, "Oh, sorry, like that was my kids. I was away for a second. They got on my computer." So what was that? Was that just you being goofy?
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly...
Oh man, I don't even remember what all of these different modules are. I remember some of them.
If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades' protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And For a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
What happened to the OLED? So it is, let's see here. Oh, what do we have? I'll come back to that thought in just a minute. June 1st, 2065. Esteemed members of the High Council, the latest intelligence report is attached. I'll have another update at the end of the week. Attachment, Elizabeth Sobek. All sources indicate Dr. Sobek continues to work obsessively on Gaia's development, pushing herself to psychological and physical exhaustion despite managing a large team. Our sources note that she spends most of her time in isolation, which is consistent with her previously documented habits, detailed fully in her main file. Conclusion, Dr. Sobek remains unaware of Project Anzu. Sources will continue monitoring for any change in behavior. Ted Farrow. Dude, that's a real SOB right there. Is Ted Farrow. Mr. Farrow continues to exhibit extreme guilt and psychological instability. His savior complex, detailed in his main file, renders him incapable of dealing with his culpability for the impending extinction of life on Earth. While his attention is largely preoccupied with the construction of Thebes, our source confirmed he recently coerced Hank Shaw into installing a secret backdoor to the Zero Dawn system capable of superseding Alpha Authority. It's unclear what Mr. Farrow intends to accomplish with this, but while it may pose a risk down the line to Zero Dawn's success, it should not impact Anzu's goals. Conclusion, irrelevant to Far Zenith's aims, no further action necessary. Hank Shaw. The latest check-in with Mr. Shaw confirms he is continuing to work in his role as Project Beta of the Hades, as a Project Beta of the Hades subordinate function, and his connection to our organization had gone undetected. He has demanded premium accommodations for his berth on the Odyssey, which was agreed to. Conclusion, Mr. Shaw is on target to deliver a copy of Gaia after transmission. He will be removed from the equation prior to the Odyssey's launch, referred to the action plan data corrupted. All right.
Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
Oh, did you? So OLED,
Must have left us behind. Can't help them, but it can help us.
so basically what happened was, I think in the earlier, I had a 2017 OLED, and the back panel, basically it houses the guts of the OLED, gets too hot, and it distorted the colors on the middle of the panel. And so there was like a tinted blob in the middle. So, I mean, it was, if it was black, it was black like normal. But if it was, for example, yellow, like a yellow color would show up as green if it was in that middle blob. And the colors were off, and it just looked awful after that. And I called LG. They refused to fix it. And so I ditched it, sadly.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
Constantly blown away at how beautiful this game is. Absolutely, dude. It's insane. I mean, the PS4 Horizon Zero Dawn looked insane, but I mean, this is even better than that for sure. Blastslings launch bombs that affect large areas. This weapon fires frost bombs. Use them against enemies to build up to the frost brittle state. While in the brittle state, enemies are more vulnerable to impact damage. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just reading all the messages and catching up. Let's see here. Her hair's too bouncy. Yes, Ragnarok is upon us. Although I will not be playing it right away. Or anytime soon, for that matter. Yes, Dominic, I have checked out your channel before. I've watched some of your videos. The last things you found to be useful?
Down here.
Let's see, does it matter where I drop? Or maybe can I jump over there? Doesn't really matter.
I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
All right, where to? That giant dinosaur thing.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great.
Yeah, what's this thing about? I don't know. All right, let's see here.
Another one of those machines. I could try and find a weapon.
How many of them are there? Oh, okay.
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle. I better switch to my bow.
Already brittle, Aloy.
Okay, that's cool.
They didn't stand a chance.
Nice.
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Pharaoh purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
What videos? Oh gosh. It was a few weeks ago at least. Because I think I checked out your channel after one of the Thymesia streams. One of them had a thumbnail. So I was trying to figure out who you were. And one of them had a thumbnail with like you and then someone, I guess as you, and then someone who looked older. So I was like, oh, is that like, I assumed that the older one in the thumbnail was you, because I was trying to figure it out, but then I watched the video and I was like, that dude never showed up in the video. So I was confused, but, let's see. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. Oh, there's some more crap I can use. Oh, Brock, thank you so much for the donation, good sir. Have a good night. Need to wake up early. Looking forward to watching the stream tomorrow. Kirsten says good night too. Well, good night to both of y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching tonight, and thank you so much for the donation as well. Have a good night. Oh, so that was your dad. Okay. So I assumed that picture of your dad was you. Zip line or tightrope or something. I feel like there might be a lot of stuff tucked away in here, though. I did see some berries over there, but I don't feel like I need more berries. Any advice for a small YouTube channel trying to grow? Dude, YouTube is fickle. I mean, I am still considered a small channel. And there's a lot of things I've done that I thought would have gotten more attention that didn't, to be quite honest. So I don't know if I'm the best person to answer that question. A lot of it, honestly, is right place, right time, right video. And doing that is easier said than done, for sure. And really the thing that put this channel on the map even remotely was the Demon Souls walkthrough, which I started the day that Demon Souls came out. And had I not done that, had I not started that the day that Demon Souls came out, then this channel would not have gotten the visibility that it would have otherwise. Okay, am I stuck back here? What the heck happened? Because a few days later, Fightin' Cowboy started his Demon Souls walkthrough. And once that happened, the views on this channel dropped like a freaking rock, dude. It was insane. Like, you know, someone with, at that time he had probably 500,000 or 600,000 subs.
Imagine going up to the stars and that.
And as soon as he started dropping his videos, then mine stopped popping up in search results. It was pretty much that simple. And so really all I can say is you have to do something to differentiate yourself from the fray, because chances are there's probably like thousands of other people trying to do something similar to what you're doing. And that was and is the case for me as well. And so that's why my walkthroughs, if you search for them, they don't pop up in search results usually. Well, if you search for them like not logged into your account, because if you're subscribed to me, then yeah, they're going to pop up. Is there any purpose to doing this? To zipping around here? It doesn't feel like there is. And so you got to do something to stand out, which again is easier said than done, because YouTube gives, I mean, there are tons of people that say, oh, you have to have the right thumbnail, you have to have the right title, you have to have the right this and that, and blah, 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 blah. But really what matters is the content. And what YouTube cares about is how many people who watch your video, like, watch the whole thing, or when they click onto your video, do they click off right away? And if they click off before the video's over, then your videos aren't gonna rank very highly. And so, but then you run into like a chicken and the egg problem where, okay, you want people to watch your video, but when they search for something relevant to what your video is about, they can't find it because it doesn't pop up in search, because the videos that pop up in search are, you know, the other people who are doing something similar to you, who have tens, hundreds of thousands of more subscribers than you do, and they've already baked their success into the algorithm, you know. So it's really hard to do. And I'm still struggling with it myself. And quite frankly, for me, getting to, we'll call the milestone 1,000 subs. The trick for me was the Demon Souls walkthrough, and being the first one, or among the first people to do a Demon Souls walkthrough. So when people searched for it on that first day, mine were the only videos that popped up because the other big YouTubers hadn't done theirs yet. And that was really it. And I have not been able to even come close to replicating that success ever since then. Let's see. Yeah, consistency. You can post a video every day, and if it's not something that people are searching for, and if it's not something that, you know, is unique and high quality, then people are, so the uniqueness is honestly the hardest part for me. Like, creating something unique is really hard. But it has to be searchable, it has to be unique, and it has to be very high quality. Because even if it's searchable and it's unique, if it's not high quality, then people are going to click off of it right away, and then YouTube's gonna basically delist it from search, more or less, or at least rank it way, way, way lower. Yeah, right place, right video. It's tough since big channels get stuff early and get the, yep, you preach it, man. Absolutely correct. That is a large part of the battle right there, is, you know, the people that get, you know, review copies of the game, and they're already done with the game before you even start playing it. They're already doing their tutorials and walkthroughs and stuff before you even laid eyes on the game. They've already got it ready to drop on the day that the game comes out. That is very difficult to contend with. And so really what it comes down to is I got lucky because Demon Souls came out on the same day as the PS5 came out. And that was a strategic decision I made because I knew that. And I knew that Sony probably wasn't going to send a console early to those guys. And that was correct. They didn't. And so I knew that they did not have that edge on me for Demon Souls. And so that's why I pounced on that immediately, because I knew that was my window of opportunity, and that ended up being correct. So yeah. All right. Delver's Journal. Day 1, we descended into the valley and breached the ruins. Boss always had a good sense for delve sites and by the forge. He was right. This place is untouched. Had to knock down a few machines while we were moving our gear. Pesky thing keep popping out of the ground, but otherwise we got the whole place to ourselves. Set up camp near the main entrance. Farouf nearly jumped out of his skin when he dropped his hammer, and it went a clanging down the stairs. Kid's first delve, I reckon. Even if he swears otherwise, he's lucky this one's above ground at least. Day 2, pushed further into the ruins. Boss tested out his latest prototype, what he's calling a hook and pull. Name needs a work if you ask me. I showed Farouf a simple trick to evaluate salvage. The less it's rusted, the higher a price it'll fetch in Meridian. All in a good day until he insisted he saw the trees shaking across the river. Kids jumpier than a frog on hot coals. Day 4. Felt a deep rumble in the dead of night. Land shake maybe, but it's got the whole crew on edge. Bosch ordered half of us to set up a second camp further in. Figures we'll pick this place clean, faster even if we split up. No arguments there. I think it'll set up a training dummy for Farouk. Kid can barely hold his own against a burrower. Day 6, only a few of us left. Kid didn't make it. Machine blasted him with acid at the river crossing. That sounds awful. Can hear it slithering outside. Few more minutes rest, then we're going to make a run for... Okay. About the viewer drop, I can relate. I had a video with over 100 views, and after nothing big happened, just the regular amount of viewers. Demon Souls launching with the PS5 was such a good time for gaming. The algorithm is constantly evolving. Yeah, that straight up will say I got lucky with that one. I got lucky. That was an equalizer. The fact that the game... Okay, so that was like a triple whammy because it was a new game that people were hyped about. It launched with the console... And the remake was incredibly faithful to the original, which I already knew. So I didn't have to beat the game first and really comb through it with a fine-toothed comb to prepare for a walkthrough. Since it was so faithful to the original, I was ready to go with a walkthrough from day one because I already knew the original. Had that not happened, I still would not have been able to get the jump on that walkthrough. So that all three of those things had to happen for you know, that walkthrough to do what it did for me. So I mean, it really was it was a lucky break. I'm not going to deny that. Your highest views on a vid was 3K. Well, dude, before Demon Souls came out, my highest viewed video was like maybe 200. Maybe. And a chunk of those were probably me like letting the videos run while my computer was sitting idle, like letting the playlist run while my computer. And I had 40 subscribers before Demon Souls, and probably 10 of them were burner accounts of mine. So, you know, let me tell you, I've been there, dude. I've been there. Frustrated, ready. I was ready to give up. Like if Demon Souls didn't work, Demon Souls was my last ditch effort. Demon Souls was my Hail Mary. And if that didn't work out, then I was pretty much going to be done. We do a group where we give advice and do collabs. As far as search goes, I aim to use something as high search but low competition. Yeah, that's the thing, is you got to stand out. How's the game so far? Really enjoying it. It's incredible. I mean, I'm really only in the opening section of the game, but I mean, it's gorgeous, which is to be expected. And I'm barely getting my feet wet here. And it's been fun. Combat's good, just like I remember. And I look forward to taking on some of the larger machines later on in the game for sure. I wonder though about a skill tree. I haven't seen anything
Machines tore right through them.
anything about a skill tree yet. I'm assuming there's going to be a skill tree. But I am going to have to kind of reacquaint myself with the controls and whatnot. Had some decent results with Steel Rising. You pre-ordered the game and got access to the beta and started pumping out build videos, so my Let's Play had decent viewership. Okay, nice. Yeah, a lot of it is you know, kind of like a snowball effect. Like, you know, you get people that are loyal to your channel that like your stuff, and then they keep watching the new stuff that you put out, and then, you know, that increases its visibility and so on and so forth. I've just come to find out that it's an extraordinarily slow process. You joined from Demon Souls, awesome. Yes, you've been around for the long haul, man, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Tag enemies with R2. Yeah, I've heard a lot about shorts. I haven't done any shorts, and that's probably a mistake. I don't know. I'm out of ammo. Oh, crap. Oh, is there two of them? Yeah, there are. Okay, I didn't notice that. Oh, crap. You've been in a situation where you thought you were going to give up, but then a bunch of tiny, exciting thing happens, like more than usual views or next subscriber or learning to edit. So slowly, you're getting better at YouTube. Yeah, it is a grind. And the thing is you don't know what video is going to blow up. You just don't. Yeah, Phil, you joined with Demon Souls.
We can tap them in the focus to keep track of them.
And I know, I mean that's where the lion's share of people that are, you know, into this channel came from. I know that's where Brock joined from Demon Souls. Oops, bad aim.
Okay, now how to get out of here.
Which, that being said, I do appreciate y'all sticking around for the long haul. Really, really do appreciate it. It means a lot. If summon reinforcements, that's the punishment for open combat. If you stealth, you don't get as... Oh, interesting. Join on the Dark Souls 3 streams. That's also when you were most invested in general. You were playing. Now you just come for the community and Dad bought himself. Well, thank you so much, man. I remember that. I remember we did some PvP on one of those Dark Souls 3 streams, if I remember right.
There's a ladder in the back.
Great community right here for sure. Definitely agree, man. And y'all make it that way. So thanks, guys. Is this a lore candy tidbit? No. Why is that random glowing thing there in the wall? Oh, who are you? Oh, that's... What? Why is he... All right. You say there's a ladder up there?
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora War
I'm not gonna go up there
she
yet.
understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Wait, how do I... Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so short answer, a lot of luck is involved and a lot of persistence is involved. You gotta fight some adversity. Yeah, I remember when I first started my channel and I did my Bloodborne walkthrough, this is the first thing I ever did on this channel. I thought, you know, people were just gonna, you know, just randomly find my videos and have a good time. But nope, that's not my, I would log off and go in like incognito mode and search for my videos. And I'd find out that like a month later, none of my videos would even pop up. Like I'd scroll all the way to the bottom until YouTube would give me no more search results. And my videos never showed up. And I was like, okay, wait, what? Like, how is anybody even, how is it even possible for anyone to even find my videos? Like, if they won't pop up in search, like that's, so at that point I was like, okay, this is not even gonna get off the ground. But, and so that kind of changed my perspective quite a bit. Ooh. Oh, they're like cobras.
3 of those things. And if they
That's
slow
great.
all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement, convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out how to make it fall into the basin.
Interesting. Is my goal to blow up on YouTube and make it a full-time thing? Not really. I mean, my primary goal is to have fun. And I feel like that's being accomplished because, you know, I love streaming. I didn't think I was going to, when I started this, I didn't think I was going to be streaming as much as I am. But I found that is the best way for me to have fun, is to stream and to hang out with y'all. And so I would say that's my primary goal. My secondary goal is to maybe, as improbable as it is, my secondary goal is to maybe one day nab a silver play button by getting 100,000 subscribers. Definitely easier said than done. Definitely a slow, dang it.
For now. Save some ammo.
Definitely a slow grind, and we'll see if that ever happens. But, you know, I again, much like with Demon Souls, I'd have to come across a few lucky breaks along the way for that to happen. You're gonna keep plugging away and try to find gaps to insert the content. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Because you never know, like there might be a game that you cover that isn't popular when it first comes out, but then like a month later or a few months later, it just blows up and people are searching for that game and you've already got a bunch of stuff for it. Then you're the guy for that game, you know, and there's no way to predict that. So you just got to do your thing, and maybe something like that happens, you know, and the only way to find out is to do it. Oop. Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. Am I gonna die again? Probably. All right, I suck at aiming. Oh, they can burrow. Hey, there we go. Got them both. Those are some pig snakes, yeah. Definitely not friendly. Takes time. Enjoy your content. Just keep going. Yeah, man. Dude, words cannot describe like how much I appreciate y'all who have been with me for so long. Like, it's insane. And I'm so glad to have y'all along for the ride for sure. All of your support's been awesome. Built for anything? Do you usually make it to the streams? Oh, he's around very, very frequently. Yes. Let's see. My streams have not been very successful. They only get more views on replay. Yeah, I find that on average my streams probably get more views than my videos. With few exceptions. All right, I saw a ladder. There we go.
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower.
Anything else down here worth getting? I don't even know what that stuff does, but might as well. Don't think you would be a member of this community if you didn't do Dark Souls 3 because I found you by going through the live page of Dark Souls 3. Dude, I absolutely, yeah. I love those Dark Souls 3 streams, man. That was a lot of fun. You have an Xbox as well that's going to see some love when Lies of P releases. Is Lies of P not coming to PlayStation? Is that an Xbox exclusive? Okay. Is there something? Here we go.
There's a way up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Where's the...
I didn't get up high enough. I better try this again.
Tap circle before reaching grapple point to launch into the air.
Got it.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to remember that. Clearly, that will be used later on in the game as well. YouTube prefers streaming in general, and I feel like a bunch of people are coming over to YouTube from Twitch. Because Twitch pissed a lot of people off. Oh, it's not exclusive to Xbox, but it's going to Game Pass. I see. Okay, looks like I can climb up there. Got some treasure here. Try to find that secret to combat in Sekiro, but it never came to you, so you don't really like Sekiro, especially because it's less accessible and doesn't have the same style you play from Soft 4. Yeah, Sekiro, I say, has the steepest learning curve of any of the From Software games.
Well, that sounds good.
And that says a lot because none of the From Software games particularly have a shallow learning curve. So the fact that Sekiro's is the steepest is pretty daunting for a lot of people. Sekiro frustrated me to no end until I finally got the hang of it. Which I got the hang of it maybe halfway through the game. And once I got the hang of it, it was amazing. But until then, I was frustrated to no end.
So all along, there were 3 giant machines killing Oseram and the
Oh,
others.
Sekiro was the first one that you played. Wow. Sekiro was your introduction to the series. Well, good on you for pushing through, man. That game was brutal. Let's see. Can I make that jump?
That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next.
Personally, you don't see enough games on Game Pass that you would touch all for it to be worth paying for the subscription. Yeah, Twitch streamers are also falling from Twitch. You were 5 when you started. Wow. Dude, that's insane, man.
There is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side. Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is getting further.
You just recently went back and beat Shinobu Owl finally. Dude, Owl, oh dude. That is
Looks like there are massive clamps.
pretty
on the
janky
shuttle
boss
doors.
fight.
I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Oh, great. More machines in my way.
More of the same, it looks like. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of them. Oh, what was that? All right, I'm almost dead. Here's my last healing item. Oh, I'm out of ammo, dang it. Oh, what? I don't think he ever got to me. Does more stuff make sense now? Like what? Now Owl Father is mopping the floor with you. I think Owl Father is easier than the other Owl. But I feel like I'm in the minority on that. Wait. Okay, I'm in the same spot. I thought I was thinking for a second that it brought me all the way back to the bottom. Oh yeah, all roads lead back to From Software. There's no way around that. So how do I use... Okay, that's how. Maybe... try to sneak up on this guy. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, well, if I knock him down, I can take him out. That's cool. Suppose the question, do you agree with people that say you should stick to a genre on your YouTube channel? That's a good question. I mean, I feel like there's different channels that do it differently. There are some channels that are very genre specific, and there's a lot of channels with a lot of variety. So it really depends if you want to dive deep or cast a wide net, and there are advantages and drawbacks to both of those strategies.
Okay. Time to crush those machines down below.
I'm just gonna check for stuff first. There's so many Souls-likes coming out, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, people realize there's a market for it, and there's money to be made. What I'm surprised is that there's so many indie developers of Souls-like games, because I'd figure that, like, to make a game like that mechanically sound, that it would take, you know, a large team of people, but I guess not. Because the combat in those games has to be so precise. And if it's not fluid and if it's not precise, then it just won't work. And it'll take people out of the game and nobody's going to want to play it. A 1,000 years later, that device still works. I don't think that killed him. That just pissed him off. Oh, no, no, no. Here we go. They're not going all the way down?
The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower?
Try to make your channel have as much variety as you can, so the more than one genre. Especially trying to find what works. Yeah, taking a wide net approach. Who else forgot to pay attention to the video and just listen to Dadbod reading comments responding to what another chatter said? Hey, man.
Scanning with my focus could help here.
Whatever it is that you like to do, I'm cool with it. Can I grab onto this? I don't need to use my scanner. Man, she's got some ups.
Gotta climb closer to the shuttle to detach the cables.
Can I reach that? No. Here we go. There's a stairway right in front of it. You guys wonder why you sometimes leave for longer than usual? It's because your parents walk by. You'd never would have guessed it if it weren't for me telling you. So, would your parents not approve of you watching this? Okay, so Darth. So we got both ends of the spectrum here. Darth is actually watching the game. Okay, so from there, I feel like there should be a grapple point up there or something. Though I'm not seeing anything show up here. Oh, here we go. Just climb up here.
Okay, that creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick. This should be the right spot. There. That connector's...
No, they approve. You're just up at 12 watching this. So I'm guessing you probably have school tomorrow. Ah, can I grapple this? No. Can it? Vulnerable to projectile impact. Okay.
One down. I just need to climb higher and attach the second
Ah, crap. What? Curious to hear my overall review of the game when I finish it or even halfway through. Yeah, I definitely will not be prepared to give it a review until I've finished at least a decent chunk of the game. Am I all the way back at the bottom? Yeah, I am. That's awesome.
Scaling an ancient
I do dig the music as well. The music's very cool.
Maybe you're always right. No turning back now.
Clearly, Aloy has plot armor. Yeah, for sure. That was a very hard fall. Now, fortunately for me, I'm off work tomorrow, so I don't have much to worry about. Although I do got to take my kids to school. All right, so gotta watch out. I thought that this platform extended further over than it really. Oh wait, I can't walk this way? I thought that's where I was supposed to go. Okay, wait, what the heck? Do I climb this? Are these handholds? How do I get up there? Can I not get back on top of this thing? Because I thought I had to walk over here. You're off today too, your birthday, but have to get the little one ready for school. Yeah. I am dropping my kids off in the morning as well. Okay, what the... Is there something to grab onto? I don't see anything. So I think I gotta drop down again because I can't get over this railing, which does suck. Even with the sprint jump. And I can't climb this cable. So I'm gonna have to fall again. Oh, wow. Okay, that definitely did some damage. All right, do I gotta find a different spot to climb up now? Can I climb up? No. So what grade are you in, Dominic? I feel like I'm just going in circles at this point. But I want to check something before I give up and try something completely different. Okay. Okay, so that's where I was. Is there anywhere else around here that I can... Oh yeah, I can just go up. Here we go. Found it. There's an accessibility option that shows climbable surfaces all the time. I'm going to try not to use that because, I mean, it kind of... I like the immersion aspect of it, and it kind of takes me out of it if I have, like, all that stuff glowing in my face all the time. Okay, wait, this just took me back... Or no, this is a different spot. This is a different spot. But that would be a good thing to turn on if like I've been looking around for something for a while and I just can't find it, just to get me pointed in the right direction. But that's not something I want to leave on for the whole game. Oh, wait, did this just take me in a circle or am I in a new spot now?
Almost there.
Okay, yeah, I'm going in the right way.
There's the other connector.
Sweet. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, there's one more cable. Aloy is literally a walking backseat gamer. That's hilarious. Oh, of course, it's not going to be that easy.
Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots.
Oh, his meter's not all the way up yet. Oh, dang it, I missed. Did I get him all the way? I don't know. I need to scan him.
Okay, where's that weak spot? That sack's full of acid. I should target it first. Whoa! Ha! Try spitting at me now!
There we go.
There! Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Guessing these are the canisters that I keep missing. At least they give me healing items up in here. I can get a critical hit there. Now what's he doing?
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast. Black maybe, frost ammo. Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Guess this thing.
Let's see what this can
Ah, here we go.
do. How do you like that?
Up if I dodge, then I drop it.
Time to drop.
There we go. I think that's it. Wasn't too bad.
It's dead. Finally.
Ah, spend skill points. Okay, here we go. More like Dadbod never uses any of the mechanics. What's that supposed to mean? You have a feeling Dadbod's gonna die. Ooh. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Do you have any advice for making it through Dark Souls 2? I mean, nothing outside of the usual. Be prepared for ambushes everywhere. A tale is bad news. It's a treacherous experience, yet it annoys you that it's one of the only From Software games you haven't beaten. Yeah, it was one of the last ones I did too. I mean, I didn't find it too terribly difficult, but like any more so than the others. Let's see. So I've earned my first skill points. Skill points are gained by leveling up and completing quests and activities. Choose a skill tree and tap X to open it. Unlock new melee combos and increase melee damage and effectiveness. Includes weapon techniques for warrior bows, which specializes in close quarters combat. Increase the effectiveness of food and traps and the amount of traps that can be placed. Include weapon. Nope. Increased range combat effectiveness and improve weapon stamina and concentration. Includes weapon techniques for hunter bows and bolt blasters, which specialize in mid-range. Increase the effectiveness of healing and potions and gain benefits while in low health. Okay. Reduce visibility and movement noise and increase damage dealt while in stealth. Includes weapon techniques for sharp shot bows. Increase the effectiveness and overriding machines and durability and damage dealt from older overriding machines. Includes weapon techniques for spike throwers. Yeah, more annoying and frustrating. Yeah, I get that for sure. It is longer. Yeah, it is longer than Dark Souls 1, for sure. It's of the Dark Souls trilogy, it's the longest game. The run and DLC to Smelter Demon 2.0 is horrible. Yeah. Agreed. As is the run to all of the like quote unquote secret bosses in the DLCs. Resonator Blast. Progress the story to unlock. Okay. Critical boost. Powered by a special mode and your focus, gain a greater chance to land critical hits and increase critical damage. That sounds good. So I can't unlock any of these? Skill locked. Learn previous skills to unlock. What previous skills? Oh, is it saying I don't have... I have a skill point, right? Yes, I do have a skill point. Progress story to unlock. Learn connect. Come on. Okay, so I can't unlock any of these. Definitely not using that. Concentration. Increase your concentration limit to prolong. Yes. Yes, I need that. I definitely want concentration. Okay, I'm going to be doing these concentration things quickly. This is a Valor Surge. Learn all 3 connected skills, automatically unlock it. Equip a Valor Surge to use it. Valor Surges are powerful special abilities that require buildup of Valor to use. Earn Valor through various actions in combat, like removing components, targeting weak spots, and defeating enemies. Each skill tree offers different Valor Surges that provide unique advantages. Okay. Cool. All right, I'm going to be focusing on those concentration abilities. For sure. It's clunky and you hate it. Yeah, I mean, it does get a lot of flack. I mean, I think the amount of flack it gets is somewhat undeserved. I think it's still a fun game. But, you know, to each their own. You need to function tomorrow, so I gotta head to bed. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Phil. Have a good night, my friend. What's up, Lewis? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Let's see. Hitboxes suck, yes. Tadbod beat you with the last comment last stream. That is correct. Ah, so I got the Burrower and the Slitherfang. Data points. This is all the lore stuff. Game completion, 0.27%. And I'm, what? How long into this? 2 hours and 43 minutes into this stream? 2 hours, 31 minutes. All right, cool. Character bios. Cool. That's the notebook. See, I hate having an exclamation point there. My OCD doesn't allow for exclamation points to exist. And this is a pain to get rid of these. But having that exclamation point there every time I open the menu is just not acceptable. There's a lot of freaking mechanics in this game. Yeah, we haven't even scratched the surface. I mean, I haven't even got to the main map yet, I don't think. How many of these are there? Why do they... I mean... They made me do this just to clear the freaking exclamation point. This is cruel and unusual. There needs to be an accessibility option just to clear exclamation points. I'm so glad Elden Ring didn't do that to me. All right, these are to sell. I haven't even gotten to a merchant. All right, cool. All right.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
All right, there's some stuff down here still. I do like how fluid the crafting system is in this game. All right, there's some stuff I can pick up. Oh, that's another one of these. Oh, so there are more than one of those to use. Okay, that's cool. Nope, I don't need that. Okay, I think we're good. Now, where's that grapple point that I saw earlier? It is around here somewhere. There it is. Is it over here? Might leave soon, you're getting tired. I don't blame you, dude, especially you got stuff to do tomorrow. You have to be a functional human being. Which, unfortunately, does require some amount of sleep.
I can reboot Gaia, fix the system, heal the blight, restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Yep, that means someone else is gonna win last comment.
Okay, I should find the server room.
Is there scannable? Okay, cannot go through the broken glass. Who's the second most goofy person in this chat room? I don't know, man. Yeah, probably Lewis, I guess. Oh, almost fell off.
I have to be.
Ah. That's on the other side of the wall. Okay, what to do about Dalgard? The matter of Mr. Dalgard, he's been a valuable member of the Far Zenith for years. Even Peter saw the need for a polished spokesman to preserve anonymity. Why can't I talk? Anonymity. There we go. Anonymity. I can't freaking talk. For the rest of us, both all the new members we've recruited to increase funds for the Odyssey's expedited timeline, there are simply not enough berths on the ship to accommodate. Sorry, my eye is freaking out. My contact is like really itchy for some reason. Cuts have to be made, and let's face it, Oswald lacks the skill set for our future aims. He'll retaliate if we exclude him, of course, so we'll have to give him a proper send-off. But that doesn't mean that his usefulness must end. We have plenty of source material to generate a digital puppet, giving us the means to data corrupted. All right. Where's the map? Okay. This is like a dungeon-ish almost. Okay, those ingots are just for selling. What's my goal for ending the stream? to make it as far as I can before I stop streaming. Which I don't know. What is it? It's almost 1 a.m. I'll probably go till at least 2 or 3 a.m. And the plan is also to stream again tomorrow. Got an ancient toothpick. All right, where is somewhere I can go? My time in the game is almost 3 hours. So it looks like there's something over here. Here we go.
Please be here.
How did I miss that before? Oh, 12:53.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
Thou shalt not steal a super advanced terraforming system.
You stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone. Varl, I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall, all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
All right, guys. My contact is like freaking out right now. I got to go fix it. Give me like 3 to 5 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I got to fix it. It's like, ugh, it's like my eyes going crazy. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Jeez, you guys made a lot, left a lot of comments. Holy crap. Yeah, no way I'm gonna be able to read all those. Sorry, guys. The show must go on.
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Finally!
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
It's a giant statue of Aloy.
That a statue of me? That's...
I'm sure she loves that.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
All right. Oh, can I climb this? Ah, clever. Okay. So I can climb up here too.
Check out the orb first.
Can I climb up this thing? Nope.
Boy, swag.
Could pull this thing out of me. What? Transmission.
Uh-oh.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
What's up, Luce? You have a question. What's your question?
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
All right. Looks like the only way to go is this way. Hold L2 and tap triangle. Oh.
I should be able to pull the crane.
I already got that tutorial from like way earlier in the game.
There we go.
I don't know why it's giving it to me again.
Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that?
I knew you couldn't trust Silence.
I can track him down. Hopefully
I said that at the beginning.
Top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
So if I remember right from the first game, I think this is the beacon that activated Hades.
Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
Something along those lines.
There's the note. Sword of the Forest. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why don't obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no other choice.
See, I knew he was shady. I never trusted him, even in the first game. I never was able to get fully on board with him.
What I found.
Have I ever played Zelda Breath of the Wild? Absolutely. I played the heck out of that game. All right, bud. Good night. Take care, man. Thanks for joining tonight.
The last time the spire you went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tanakh. They allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Ooh, the champion spear.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
Ah, so you're staying for longer. All right, man. Okay, sounds like I got a chit chat with some people.
I'll be right here until you need me.
Let's talk with all these people or just...
Meridian owes you a debt it can never repay, Savior. Savior, the orb remains untouched, as per Blameless Murad's instructions.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamin, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Edmund. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamin.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
Ah, little Itamin. Such an adorable
Savior.
scamp.
We were worried as to what fate befell you after.
All right. I feel like I need to have all the important conversations. I guess those are the ones that have an exclamation point on the top.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Oh boy. Lots of dialogue trees.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk?
The same way I got you to talk.
The Tenakth liked you.
More like medals. We've met with them on several occasions. And the gifts. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
All right, yeah, there's no way I'm going to sit through all the dialogue actually being spoken. I'm going to skip through, like, I'm going to read it and skip through it as I read it. Because there's just too much just to sit here and listen to it all.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you...
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar, and has been held ever since.
Yeah, all these dialogue, as soon as you pick an option, then it leads to further explanations here. I do. I enjoy reading them more than I enjoy listening to them being spoken, just because there's so much of it. And I just don't like sitting around for too long.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long?
5 years. Tenakth, that tribe is renowned for its brutality. Well, I'll know soon. If you see him before I do, tell him that
If I see him, I will. Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have... Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always... At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't... When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
All right. Dude, just having these conversations with these people, the graphics are insane. I mean, the dude's like, the detail on his like arms and hands and crap, like his fingernails even, is nuts. It's hard to believe at some points that this is like a game that I'm playing. If you had shown this to me in like the mid 90s, like when the N64 came out, I wouldn't believe this was real.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose the fist and Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Choose mind and Aloy will use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Choose heart and Aloy will express compassion or give her voice to her deeper convictions. I wonder if this impacts the game at all.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
Shot down, man. I wonder if people in 100 years will look back at this and think that it looks bad like we do with old movies, animations. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's hard to imagine how, but I mean, I found it hard to imagine with every generation. See, light melee attacks are fast, can detach armor plates. Medium attacks are slower, but can knock down small machines.
Hey, is that her? The savior of Meridian. Well met.
Can't break the barrels, man. That's a shame. I mean, 100 years from now, it's going to be completely different. I mean, it sounds weird, but we probably won't be using screens for everything. It might be like a holographic projection or something like that. Like, just as like CRT screens now just feel ancient. Like even the most advanced and modern screens now 100 years from now are going to be like ancient technology. And I don't think we can conceive of now what people in 100 years will be using.
Can't let you go this way, Savior.
Oh yeah, I gotta find the workbench.
There, the workbench. Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
Can't think of how we would get that much better than these types of graphic. I mean, that's what I said when the first time I played Mario 64. Like when Peach shows up at the beginning of the game and starts talking to you, I couldn't think of anything. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. I couldn't think of how anything could possibly look better than that. And then here we are. So, you know, I've been wrong many, many, many times.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King Senior. That means people actually have to listen to him talk.
At least I say something of substance.
What was that? I just fell.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman, 2 parts.
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny.
I never pictured you as a nanny.
Hold on now. I'm not in. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside...
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh, dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking that muddy garden behind his solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the Garrett, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
I never pictured you as
Nisa.
Right.
Oh.
Right, I already picked that one. My bad.
X in that muddy. Blech.
All right, we're done here.
I know. You're right.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Okay, here's the workbench. Install the master to override a new module to enable the buildup and release of kinetic energy in combat. Requires the Resonator Blast skill to use.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new to store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Plenty of danger ahead.
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
I need a little more time.
I think that's all for here, right? Or head on, just want to make sure. Anything on my map? Nope.
Are you ready to go?
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
all their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, a wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the
We have reached the title screen, ladies and gentlemen. A mere 3.5 hours in.
Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chain Scrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
Aha, first trophy. All right, there we go.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness
Oh, snap.
They're not
This is
native to the
sick.
Dodge. Just showed up all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See, Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
All right, Erend. I believe that's he. I recognize that name from the first game. I got a skill point. Can I put markers down? Got a lot of new characters here. Cool. Oh, fast travel packs. That's right. This item provides fast travel to a single discovered campfire or settlement throughout the world. Open the map to choose a place to fast travel to. You need Ridgewood and wild meat.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chain Scrape first and
All right, where's Chain Scrape? There we go. Okay. Ah, man, so much crap. Nice looking map, though.
Read my bow.
And skills. So can I do these now? Okay, yes, I can. First, strike an enemy with the melee attacks to build up energy. Then when fully charged, tap R2 to energize your target. Finally, switch to a bow and shoot the energy on the target to deal a large amount of damage. I will be getting that. But not now.
If you'll excuse me, I need to...
I'll get us packed up and move us along.
All right. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and call it right here because I feel like I'm starting like the meat of the game right now, and I don't want to get too into it and then be playing for another several hours tonight. I just I got to be up early tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. But the plan is to stream again tomorrow night, and we'll dive on in here and have ourselves a good time. So anyways, thanks y'all for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. And hope to see y'all again tomorrow for another stream. So everybody take care, and we'll see you guys then. Good night, Lewis. Thanks so much for joining, dude. And anyone else who's still around, thank you so much. See y'all later.